Okay, so now that the weather is beginning to cool down and whatnot, I'm gonna start picking peppers. The first variety I'm gonna go for is ahi pineapple. If we look down here, you can see a lot of them dropping, green ones, yellow ones. I'm just gonna collect all my yellow peppers, whether they're on the plant or on the ground. They look fresh. So this is ahi pineapple. The plant was actually reaching all the way to over here, but the strong winds that we had yesterday blew everything this way. So that's what that is. Just so I can help these other green peppers ripen up before first frost, I'm gonna pick these yellow ones. So I'm gonna come out and do another picking. So let's get to it. This variety is a high producer. I planted it last year though, and it survived through the winter, and it started producing for me. So for a second time, so I'm on season 2 right now, and I'm hoping that this variety will make it to a season 3. I noticed when I pick the peppers, when I start to pick more of the peppers, they the pods start getting larger. So you might start seeing, dropped one. So you might start seeing larger green pods if you keep your plants picked once it gets large. I'm telling you, there's peppers everywhere. Picking from the small to the medium. That's all I have right now. The large ones should start ripening soon. So I'm out here to help aid that process. In the sunlight, the sides of the peppers that face the sun, they turn a dark purplish hue. And on the side that doesn't get sun, it's a bright green. So that's very neat. More peppers over here. So I'm out, just pulled off a whole branch full of green peppers. So the plant is quite fragile. Just be careful as I harvest them. Now these peppers here feel heavy, so they're getting larger too. Down here, many more peppers. This branch snapped off. Could rescue this one. Same with this. So there's lots of peppers on this plant. It's probably over 100 on here, and I eat upwards of 8 of them a day. I cook with them, and I can never have enough. I mean, I never. Yeah. Well, no, I mean I always have enough. I'm at the opposite. Y'all get what I'm saying? Just filling up my teacup. Got some dead branches up here. I'm gonna let those peppers attempt to ripen in the sunlight. So many peppers. This is a nice size one right here. So they're starting to get large. This one is almost the size of my middle finger. It's a little bit longer than my pinky. There's more peppers. See a whole branch over here full of ripe peppers. What's going on? This must have broke off somehow. Get those ripe ones off of there. I don't like using green peppers because they aren't completely ripe, and I believe that they don't have as many nutrients as the yellow peppers. especially when the pepper is allowed to ripen on the plant. All right, so, oh man, I still got plenty in here. I'm telling you, I picked so many of these peppers. Oh, this one is still partially green, and this one too. One down here on this broken branch. This variety, when you try to allow it to dry, it gets kind of, I mean, it can dry, but it gets soft. It doesn't have that quality to it when you do that, and it doesn't really crush. So I like to use these fresh because of that. Now here's the peppers I like to save seed from, the ones that have those deep ribs. That's what I've been selecting for. So if I could get a large one like this with deep ribs, I'll save seed from that too. This variety faces toward the sun when the peppers are first forming, but then they get kind of heavy and they start facing downward after that. Pretty sure there's probably 1 or 2 peppers I missed around this plant, but I believe this is good right here. And I also have another plant back here. Now this one had got stripped down by a hornworm, the leaves and whatnot, so it's kind of bare. But I've been picking a lot of peppers from this one also. So my peas are starting to grow. So not much over here to pick. Okay, there's 3 of them. So this is my bounty, y'all. Ahi pineapple. Pretty sure tomorrow there's gonna be a bunch more ready to pick. Definitely if I come back out in another week, I should have about 5 times this, honestly. At least 3 times this if I wait a week. But I eat about 8 peppers, up to 8 peppers a day. So you can imagine how many peppers are actually on these plants when they're in when they're just full of ripe peppers and they haven't been picked. So that's my video. Ahi pineapple hot pepper harvest. I'm gonna come back out. I know I missed one. I'm gonna come back out and do another harvest pretty soon if there's enough peppers, and if it seems like it's worth making a video of, I will. You can see this large one here is still facing the sun. You can see this side of it actually does face the sun because it has that dark purple hue, and this side has that dark green hue. So it's a beautiful pepper to look at. Easy to grow and delicious to eat. So I'll keep this one in my garden. See y'all in the next one.